What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with our OTC Saturday video, the first of 2021. I want to thank everybody that's been following me from the beginning or has jumped in along the way. We're well over 2,000 subscribers now here on YouTube, almost 5,000 followers over on Twitter. I do appreciate everyone that's following me and look forward to having a full year with you and making sure that this is one heck of a phenomenal year. We're going to get that money this year, as we all know. I'm going to bring you 4 stocks today, 4 that I think have immense potential going into the future. I think these are all mid to long-term holds going into 2021. So I'm trying to bring you the best of the best that I think we got going on this year for 2021. Now, obviously, stocks we have talked about in the past, we're still in ATVK, Ameritech Ventures. The catalysts have not even hit with this stock yet, so being that it closed a shade under 10 cents, I think this thing has monstrous potential. I think this thing can run all the way up to 35 to 50 cents in the near-term future, so we're still holding and still loving ATVK. NECA Holdings, NECA, we're still holding that company. The catalyst has not even dropped with that one yet, so looking forward to possibly as early as Monday finding out what this company has in store for us. This thing closed at 0.0082. I think this thing has potential to run possibly to a nickel, if not better. I see a lot of people talking 30 cents, 50 cents, a dollar. I never want to get ahead of myself here. 5 cents would be a huge profit from where we're at right now. If it goes better and goes past that, hey, we all will have done very well then. But I think it has minimum 5 cents potential written all over it. But the 4 stocks we're going to be talking about today, I think have just as much potential. I think all 4 of them can run 300, 400, 500% from where they're at. I think these are mid to long-term holds. So let's get started with these. First stock we're going to be talking about is Creative Medical Tech. That's CELZ. This is a stock I actually alerted on Twitter at 0.0038 just a couple of weeks back. This thing closed on Thursday at 0.0278. This was up 45% on Thursday. Had a big day on Wednesday as well too. So this thing's up almost 750% from where we called it out. Now, this company here had some phenomenal news just on Wednesday and Thursday. This company has a product that they have patented, which is CELZ, IMMCELZ. This product has actually shown that it can reverse liver failure, and that is huge. This is actually a regenerative immunotherapy product. They're also in clinical trials with this very same product as far as with heart disease and heart failure. So they're talking about regenerating and healing hearts and livers. I think this stock has massive potential. CELZ at 278 or just a shade under 3 cents at 0.0278 right now, I think is an absolute steal. I know it's up big. Could have a few pullbacks along the way, but if this stock, by the end of 2021, I think this thing can be well over $1, if not better. The prospects for this are absolutely humongous. If these products are shown that they are 100% effective or even close to being effective in that nature, this thing can absolutely explode. So we definitely want, and I implore you, go on the websites, go on Twitter, take a look at what people are saying, verify everything that people say, cross-reference with yourself and do your research. I am positive you will find that this stock is a 100% go buy, in my opinion. I really like this stock. I know I have huge gains on this so far, but I probably will be adding going further. I think this thing has massive potential. What more can I say? I just think this stock, with being that it has the regenerative immunotherapies for the heart and the liver, this has endless potential. So CELZ is a stock that I definitely think is going to be a monster home run this year. Second stock we're going to be talking about is Social Life Network, WDLF. This is stock closed at 0.002195. Traded basically flat on Friday. It was down like a third of a percent on Friday, so really kind of traded flat. This is a stock that has shown it can run before. Just a couple weeks back, this thing ran from these levels where it's at right now all the way to a penny. So just, I think, one tick under a penny. It did pull back. There was a couple of articles that came out that kind of went against what the company's doing and kind of hurt the momentum of the company. I'm not saying that those articles were infactual. That's not the case. I just think people had the wrong idea and didn't do the right research going into the stock to begin with. Now, Social Life Network, WDLF, this is a company very similar to like a Facebook. This is a social media platform. They have several little subsidiaries underneath them. They actually have a social media platform for the marijuana industry, sports industry, gaming, all types of things. And in fact, just after the close on Thursday, they released some of these apps and some of these platforms for use. So I think that's going to be a huge catalyst going forward. They also have a investors conference call on Monday after the close. I do anticipate them dropping some really good news in that conference call. I think they have the catalyst to go forward. They actually have a few of these platforms that will be IPOing in the future, which could generate tons of revenue for these guys, for them being stakeholder in that as well too. So I really like Social Life Network, WDLF. I think this stock has massive potential for 2021, and from the prices that it's at now, it's an absolute steal. I could see this thing running into the, at least to the 10-cent range by the end of the year, and right now that's a huge gain from where it's at right now. Now, the third stock, this is one that I'm really excited about, and this stock is TGI Solar Power Group. TGI Solar Power Group. That's TSPG. Excuse me. This stock closed at 0.0105 on Friday or on Thursday. Excuse me. It was up 78%. Technically speaking, it broke a penny and held a penny, which is very significant if you're basically trading on a technical analysis point of view. But this thing also has fundamental catalysts coming forward. A lot of things going that are working in its favor. Now, this is a solar and alternative energy company who, in my opinion, has been making all the right moves lately. Their CEO, Robert Butcher, he actually entered into a joint development agreement with Elevated Sciences to develop an eco-smart city concept, which will have a medical center, an anti-aging spa, medical tourism, vertical farming, an airport, a landing strip for airplanes and also for drones. They're also a drone assembly plant, a butterfly farm, a manufacturing plant for energy and for battery storage. They're also going to have 500 to 1,000 livable homes in this development, a hotel, an entertainment center, a water park. I mean, this is going to be huge for them. And again, that's with Elevated Sciences, who they partnered with. Now, also, they're currently working on getting pink current, which is a catalyst in itself. And if you look on OTC markets, you'll see they have been dropping their financials going forward, and looks like they only have a few left to become pink current. So I do anticipate that in the first quarter of 2021, again, which is a huge catalyst in itself for this company. Also, no dilution. If you look, they haven't diluted in a couple of years, so that's a very, very important thing with this company. So it shows that they're trustworthy and that this CEO knows what it takes to get a company moving. Just a little, also, before we get into the CEO, they also have a $50 million contract in Ukraine for 2,500 Firefly electric vehicles. They're working with ADOM, which is another OTC stock that's had a pretty good run. This is an EV company that's had some nice gains over the past few months. Now, also, ADOM is buying shares of TSPG, and this is in some Form 4s that we found, and looks like they have a lot of faith in this company as well, too, so that's another catalyst going forward. Also, they have a partnership in July. They partnered with Lucent Energy. This is a company that is a certified solar installer for Tesla. So you can't get much better than that as far as in the solar industry. And we know here on Tactical Trading that these solar companies and these alternative energy companies are huge going forward. We're moving away from fossil fuels and getting into alternative energies. So you really have no other place better to be than in alternative energies, EVs, EV batteries, solar power, and this company has it all. Now, the CEO, Robert Butcher, this guy was the COO of a Fortune 50 corporation, the CEO of 5 NASDAQ companies. And these companies were involved with EV motors, inverters, battery technology, lithium-ion battery tech, robots, machine vision, robotic surgery, nuclear reactor software, and more and more. They also purchased a stake in Auxilium Energy, which is an EV battery cell storage technology. That is also Auxilium Energy. So they also purchased a stake in that company. So this company's working from all angles to build value in this company. Again, no dilution, getting pink current, and with all these catalysts built into one, TSPG at a penny now is an absolute steal. I think this company, I think it's going to run on Monday. I think the word is just starting to get out. I think a lot of investors will be interested in this play and will be buying this play. I think we have a push to possibly a penny or 2 pennies or better by the end of the week, and by the end of the year I can see this thing trading at about 50 cents, if not better. And again, that is TGI Solar Power Group, TSPG, just a top flight buy in my opinion. And now the fourth company that we're talking about, last week I told you that I had a stock that I think can make an Alpine 4 technology type move this year. They're in 2 completely different sectors, 2 completely different business models, but the fact that this company is actually involved in a reverse merger, I think this could be very big, and with the share structure, I think this stock can really take off and fly. And this is SFIO, Smoke-Free Initech. Now, Smoke-Free Initech is a shell. This company hasn't done much in a long time, and it actually just came up from the trips all the way up to 8 cents on Thursday. Now this is where I regret not bringing this stock to you last week, because it was trading under 3 cents last week. I had no idea this thing was going to run this week. No catalyst came out, but I think people are starting to catch on to this company. This Smoke-Free Initech SFIO is merging with AgroKings, and ServBank will be facilitating this merger. Now, if you look at ServBank, they do not get involved with any type of merger unless the company has at least $20 million in revenues. AgroKings is involved with strip malls, agricultural, farming, cafes, all types of things. And the one that I'm really excited about is Epiphany Cafe. This is actually out of New Zealand. They actually are going to be expanding into Australia. This is like the high-end Starbucks of New Zealand. They do high-end coffees, high-end pastries, and things like that. It's more of a social setting where people get together, they sit down, have a coffee, and hang out, have some pastries and hang out. So it's more of a, it's more of like a Starbucks type thing. They have 20 stores in New Zealand alone. They are looking to expand, and they are expanding rapidly. And again, at 8 cents with the share structure that they have, I could see this thing after this merger. Now, one big catalyst coming up is that they are a caveat emptor company. Not everyone can buy this company because some platforms do not allow you to buy a CE or a caveat emptor company, or with the black skull and crossbones. This will be taken off. And when that gets taken off, all kinds of platforms that they do not allow it will allow the buying. More buying will come in and push this stock up. Now, that alone is a catalyst. But the fact that they're merging with a company that has 20 million plus in revenues, that's a huge plus for this company. And I can see SFIO, Smoke-Free Initech, possibly trading at $2 by the end of the year, $1.50, $2 by the end of the year. And being at 8 cents now, that is a huge gain. I see this as a can't miss play right here. In fact, I think all four of these are can't miss plays. I think they all run huge from from where we're at. I also think ATVK is a can't miss, and an NECA is a can't miss. I like all of these plays going forward. In fact, ATVK is probably one of my favorite plays out here. NECA is just a little bit below that, but I like ATVK just a little bit better due to their share structure. CELZ, this company has monster potential with the medical advances that they're making. WDLF, this is a company that I think from where they're at is an absolute steal. TSPG might be one of the top plays in 2021 in my opinion, and SFIO, absolutely phenomenal prospects going forward. So again, that's really all I got for you today, but just want to let you know I absolutely love these companies. We're going to try to start putting out a few more educational videos. I know I've said that before, but some more educational videos on how to do research, how to find these stocks, what to look at when you're moving forward, how to find the share structures of these companies and everything like that. Also, I'm pondering putting together a subscription base platform where you could subscribe to the channel, and we do educational videos every week. We have newsletters. You get the picks before anybody else does every day, and then get the weekly watch list and everything else before. You get the alerts before. So I'm actually working on that. So any questions, please put that in the comment section below, or if you are interested in that, put that in the comment section below. But hey, I think these four stocks, in fact, the six stocks, because the other two that we're talking about, I think they all have massive potential going forward. All have at least 300 to 500% potential, if not better, going forward. So we're just going to name the stocks out one more time. The two that we've been talking about, that's ATVK and NECA. The four stocks that we talked about today, which I think have monster potential, are TSPG, CELZ, WDLF, and the one I was going to bring to you last week, but I wanted to hold off and cost you 100% on that one, SFIO, but I still think SFIO has major potential going forward. This could be one of the plays of 2021. In fact, I think all of these can be top 10, going forward. But I know, as the year progresses, there's going to be more stocks that make big news. We find big revelations going into some of these stocks. The dynamics change as the year goes. But as of right now, I think all of these stocks have major, major potential. And again, as always, please like, please share, please subscribe. Any comments or questions, put them in the comment section below. And as always, traders, let's get that money and make 2021 the best year we possibly can. And definitely let's get that money.